Hi, my name is Mark Couture. This is my Sith Reaper Star Wars build. I started off by, if you look at the head over here, I want to do something kind of menacing as far as with the ship. So it all started with that. I just basically pick out the bricks that I want to use, that I put together for the ship. So I started with the hull, tried to get that set up, and then I wanted to light it up, so that's why we kind of went with the translucent bricks here. So I ordered from Brick Stuff. They've got several kits that are just powered by battery packs here, and I can change the light effect if I want to, just on the device back there. But then, I was just setting up the interior and all the figures. So one of the nice things about the Brick Stuff license, you can actually fit it within a brick, so you can see how you can light up the lightsabers. And I thought that came together real well. So try to get the Force lightning effect with the Emperor over here. So yeah.
That is a super cool effect with the lighting there. Is it difficult to get that to kind of thread through the pieces and stay in there?
So the hardest thing about it is that the light has to face straight up, otherwise it kind of tilts on you. So the light is at the end of the wire, but if you set it up just right and get the brick to click on it, it'll aim straight up. So.
Okay. Right. And then take us through a little more of the main body of the ship design here, what all we have inside.
Sure. So after I got done with the head, I was satisfied with the head as far as with how it looked. Just kind of a older Sith kind of version of a helmet. I went back in here and I wanted to, I love these angled slope bricks here, so I wanted to have the effect as far as on the side where I had the red and black, which is kind of classic for the Sith. And then when I started with the interior, of course I want to start with where they sit as far as to power it and control it. And then I've got some Sith holocrons over there on the side besides some lightsabers, and then they're just dueling here on the center. If you look in the back over here, I've got the Emperor sitting back in his throne room watching. I actually have a play feature here if I'm able to slide these doors back and forth, so these actually close. So I've got some playability factor with that. It opens back up. But yeah, once I set up the Emperor, now if we come back here to this, I'll show you the Emperor's room, then I'll show you the engineering nightmare. So if we slip this off here.
To be very careful with it.
Right. Hopefully this will be the day that it stays together. Okay, so here we got the Emperor's room over here, and I've got a couple of royal guards back there, and then this is where you don't want to be. This is the engineering nightmare. I had to run all the Brick Stiff wires and lighting back into here. So there is an engineer down there, but if you're claustrophobic, it's not a good place to be. So.
You gotta always be careful to hide the wires and everything and cover up those areas.
That's right. Like actually, what I did over here is I just set this up to kind of hide some of the wires, but they're basically just battery boxes here that you see, and try to make it as if it's like a fueling station. But there's only so much you can do with the wires. I mean, they're going to be there. So.
What is this section out here?
So this section here is a Jedi holding area. You've got Obi-Wan Kenobi captured because he's done it before, so I figured we'd capture him again. And then we've got a couple stormtroopers there. So this actually closes. And then this is actually the top part for the ship. So if we lay this on top right here, I'll show you the build. Just got to shift the turret. So there's the complete build. But so working on this, I want to go with the turret effect up over here so that they had some big gun besides some of these small guns on the side. And then you can see the flicker effect running it through the engine. So the same lights that power the lightsabers are the ones that power the engines back here. So again, I can change the effect if I want to, but that's why you see these flickering and then also the lightsabers flickering here. They're all running to the same power cord. So.
That works well. Is this a swooshable spaceship? Can you handle it?
Well, I'd let you pick it up, but it'll be the last of the show. So no, actually, when I tried to pick it up to transport it, some of the one of the wings snapped off, and it actually made it easier to transport. But no, it's not something you can pick up. Actually, the front end of the ship rotor is barely attached to the back, so it's not something that you can pick up and fly around. But of course, playability with the interior in there is what I was going for. So.
Well, yeah, I love all the lights and the playability and the features you were able to include in there. So it's a very menacing looking ship with the red and black. I think you achieved it nicely. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much.